And then this is an open day.
Yes, yes.
Anybody wants to join, it's nice.
Yeah.
By the way, the location of the hotel is much more.
The weather is nice.
Yeah.
Even the bus, I use the bus number 5. Very practical.
So, hello, good afternoon. As you know, I'm Hector, and here is Xavier, and we are going to be your hosts in this private city tour of Geneva. We're stopping now at the Intercontinental, and we are going to do now all the international area of Geneva on the first part. Then we're going to be heading towards the lake area, and we are going to finish with a walking tour on the old town. So the first things we are going to see here are the permanent missions of, on the left-hand side, South Korea, in a typical French house, just in front of us, and to the left, the permanent mission of Canada, and on the right-hand side, the permanent mission of Kuwait. This one especially with the arcs and the sandy colors may remind you a little bit of the image you may have in mind of a country like Kuwait. And in Geneva we have 191 international organizations and over 150 permanent missions, and we call permanent missions to the specific diplomatic delegations that are here in Geneva to work exclusively with the United Nations. They are neither consulates because they're not here to work with the general public, and they are neither embassies because we are not in the capital of our country, which in our case is Bern. So this is the main avenue of the international district, and how else could be called the Peace Avenue. We are going to do the tour on the other side, so we are going to pass now a little bit through the Nations Square, and we're going to be going back towards the Intercontinental and towards the other side of the international district. Here we have the Nations Square. Here we have the main entrance of the UN. You will see when we stop later on the tour with the 193 flags of the countries that are members of the UN.
What we call broken
And this
chair.
entrance that is reserved for presidents, high diplomats and mandatories, people who will normally address the United Nations. Here, both sides of the main entrance, we have a mural made with tiles that stands for peace and democracy, inspired on the Guernica picture that can be seen in the Reina Sofia Museum of Madrid, designed by Picasso. And this was designed, this mural, by the Swiss artist Hans Erni, with the particularity he did this job when he was over 100 years old. So it was a quite remarkable accomplishment. The broken chair, one of the symbols of Geneva, this 12-meter high chair that has only 3 legs, and you see the way the broken leg is. This is a monument designed in 1997 by the Swiss artist Daniel Verset, and it's here to remind the United Nations the problem there is in the world with landmines and cluster bombs. And so as when people step in one of those weapons and they lose their limbs, and anymore they cannot have a regular normal life, so it happens with a chair that has 3 legs. It will just not stand. So once you understand the symbolism, the feeling of the monument changes a little bit. On the left-hand side, the International Telecommunications Union, this institution that regulates all types of communications among the different countries, from telephone, telegraph, internet, all types of communications. And here, the semicircular glass building, the World Intellectual Property Organization, the institution that deals with license, patents and copyrights, everything that has to do with intellectual property. The Intercontinental Hotel that you probably know better than me. And this is the only 5-star hotel in this area, and for security reasons it has been the hotel chosen by all the personalities that have come here to Geneva to address the United Nations in the last 50 years. And we have had here from Nixon, Reagan, Clinton, Bush, Putin, Merkel, all of them were here at one time or another.
You forget Nawaz.
Trump, I haven't, the last famous we had, it was the Secretary of State of the other administration, Mr. Kerry,
Yeah.
that by the way, you know, riding a bike here, broke his leg in Geneva.
Oh, my God.
It was not the fault of the hotel anyway.
Mr. Trump will come with his own tower.
I don't know. He will bring his own tower or not. You know? But I'm sure, you know, wherever he goes, it's really noisy.
Yeah.
So if he would have been here, we would have known.
Yeah.
I think for New York, you know, he's more oriented. You know, he has his own tower close to the main headquarters of the UN in New York. So I see a little bit difficult that it will come here for the moment.